Glorious day to you, my friends. Kyokotor Anahaskiti Tiara. Welcome to day number 111 of being, this blissful existence illuminating and nurturing grace. Iskono otor otatariata. Where for 144 days we're going to be spending time with our inner being, maybe even as our inner being, Niatakarasana. And we're going to do it the easy way, simply by breathing and by chanting. The imagery they gave me at the beginning is we're spiraling up the Great Pyramid to the edge of the matrix. We're going to poke our head through the hub of the Dharma Chakra. Going to use the Eye of Providence to gain a divine perspective on this reality. And since we're spiraling, we're using the golden spiral, which is based on the Fibonacci sequence. Where? And in the first 55-day segment of this 144 days, we were subtly dealing with Vasundhara, our Earth Star Chakra, our root system, and the Annamaya Kosha, the nourishment, Niyaraskanahatoru. And the invitation from the universe was the invitation from our true self, our inner being, was to place more of our roots into the nourishment of our soul. And then the next 34-day segment, we subtly dealt with Muladhara, the root chakra. And we started using the Pranamaya Kosha, intentionally started using the Pranamaya Kosha. And the Pranamaya Kosha is both our subtle body, as well as prana, breath, and this universal life force energy. And with our intention, both the invitation from the universe and our inner being, our true self, same thing, is to place more of the pieces of our foundation into our heart center, and when we're utilizing the Pranamaya Kosha, the invitation is from our conscious mind to see the prana, to see our breath as breathing in the prana. Not only the breath, not only the air, but the life force energy. Our inner being, our true self, already sees it that way. So we're just reconciling our conscious viewpoint that every breath that we take, especially with intention, is an invitation to breathe in the life force energy, to feel the life force energy, and to feel it revive us. Revive this physical body, to revive our mind, that our true self is this benevolent being who is this prana, niyarata, this life force energy, niyarasa achikorata. And in the next 21-day segment, we just finished up this 21-day segment yesterday, we subtly dealt with Svadhisthana, or Swadhisthana, Niyaraska Ayatoro, our sacral chakra, where the self is established. And we finished up our 108 steps into our true self, into our lotus of awareness. We can view it that way. Niska, run with me. Niharaska atura takaha. When we chant with a mala, there are 108 beads or seeds, or there could be, any subset of that. But when we chant 108 times, we're taking this symbolic journey inside to our true self. Kahianata, isahatur yoshiko otorito. And we are spending an extra 36 days, only 34 more left. Ikahara sanatata. Spending time as our true self in our lotus of awareness, whirling around like the fool within, like the innocent inner being and benevolent inner being. And we're doing so with ease, with joy, and with grace. Niyatar arishkanata. We're not making it difficult because our inner being doesn't make anything difficult. It is our sense of self in our egoic mind that make things difficult. So we completed day number 108. So we got to the top of our pyramid of the self, Natitakarishka, or whether we see it as a mountain, and we're up at the top of it, or we journeyed to our inner being where we collapsed the Great Pyramid, this Great Pyramid of separation. We made it to our true self. And normally with a mala, we chant. We're done chanting, or we can do another 108, which is okay. But in this series, my people, my inner being, same thing, is encouraging us to stay in our lotus of awareness, to stay as our true self for another 34 days, to stay here for 36 days, which is why we're chanting 144 times every day. So we can adopt the conscious mindset of ease, of joy, of grace. That's it. That's it. Because that is the true nature of our true self. Akahawati torasakata. Our true self makes everything easy, makes everything joyful, makes everything full of grace and fulfilling and nourishing, makes living life, this experience, rich. In this 21:13, Niyatar, in this 13-day segment, we're subtly dealing with Manipura, our solar plexus chakra. Manipura means the jeweled city. Niyatar ashkana, our jewel. Arasahnika atitahara. Our intention, our willpower, our pleasure. Ram is the Bij mantra of Manipura, and it means pleasure. It means intention as well. It means focus. It means all those things. But Ram, the Sanskrit root, is pleasure. Niyatar arshkanahi sototo. This is our tool for focusing our pleasure, our creative self. Our sankalpa is this creative essence, this joyous living. Both Svadhisthana and Manipura deal with pleasure and joy. They just have two different viewpoints of it, or they are two different viewpoints on the same thing. When we focus on Svadhisthana, we are going with the flow. When we're focused on Manipura, we are flowing that way in a direction. That's it. We're creating. In the law of attraction, we're attracting it to us. So the invitation from our inner being, the invitation from the universe at this point, is to stay in our lotus of awareness, fully intentful, with the sankalpa of our inner being, as we align our conscious intentions with that of our inner being, this sankalpa, this ease and joy and grace with whatever direction we're going. This Ananda Chakra, this wheel of bliss, this vortex of bliss. That's all that chakra means, besides the definitions of chakra. Chakra. Okay, there we got it all. Movement, cha, movement. Ka, soul, atika, the whole thing here. Our true self, ka, nitarya cha, the movement of our true self with pleasure. That's all each of these chakras are all about. They're a vortex. And when we focus our conscious mind with that of our sankalpa, of our inner being, then we see things as our inner being sees things. We see things through the eyes of Om So Hum. We see through the eyes of our Eye of Providence, Nikatara Ashkata. We've made it to our lotus of awareness. We see things from a human perspective most of the time, Askana Hotoryo. But when we embody our true self, this elusive Eye of Providence is with us. It's how we see things. We see things with the heart. Niyatar Anna is the simple way to say it. By seeing things with ease, with respect, with joy, with grace. This grace is giving. Normally, when we receive grace, we're receiving somebody else's giving, and we elevate them because they're this being of grace. It is at their will that we receive this grace. Our inner being is full of grace. Whether we think of it as the grace of God, our inner being knows how to tap into that and knows how to send that out. Grace is our light. And as we chant during these next 34 days, during these 13 days, when we're chanting both from the Mala of Joy, Om Ahum, and when we're chanting with the Ananda Chakra, So Hum, Niyatar Ashkana Tokoro, we are simply reprogramming our belief system. We're reprogramming our conscious mind to that of our true self, our true nature. That's it. Nitara. It's the simple approach. There's nothing difficult about it. Chakra means the gentle tuning of our vibration. That's it. We're moving towards our true self with pleasure, with joy. That's all the 108 means. That's all that chakra means. We're spiraling in, becoming our true self. That's it. That's what Om Ahum means. It means I am the Om. I am the space that I'm creating for the awesomeness. And Om So Hum means the same thing. And Om Mani Padme Hum. Okay, we're going to go up this way. The Om, our breath in. Us intentionally aligning with Om, our inner being, our true self. Mani is the jewel, Manipura. And we're causing the polishing of our jewel in this Mani state. And when we're dwelling in our lotus of awareness, that's our jewel is shined. It is polished. It is compressed. It is everything. It is simply just shining. And when we breathe out, it's our Padme unfolding. And when we hum, we are all that. We are the jewel. We are the lotus. We are the breath in. We are the Om. Om Mani Padme Hum is just a reminder of our true nature and our true self, which is already dwelling in our lotus of awareness. It already is Ishvara Pranidhana Nitoro Urhana Akutaharata. And we're spending the next 34 days just twirling around like a fool, easily, in joy, in this bliss, just shining our light. That's it. Effortlessly, swirling around and twirling around, thus creating our vortex of attraction. Kiskana ataryata atoro. Just a different way to say it. Asana hikotorota. So, don't take my word for it. Let us ask our true self. Let us see what they have to say. So I invite you to relax. Whether you lie down, whether you sit, or whether you sit in seated meditation. It does not matter. Comfort and ease are what is important. Now let us focus our awareness on our breath as we slowly begin to lengthen and deepen our breath. As we listen to the sound of our breath, as we breathe in, and we listen to the sound of our breath as we breathe out. Breathing in the prana and simply shining out our light. As we feel how it feels to breathe in the prana. And we feel how it feels to shine out our light. Now let us focus our awareness on our heart center, the home of our true self, our Brahma-Vihara, our lotus of awareness. As we engage in Sama-Vritti Pranayama. In each count of 3, we are simply doing one complete revolution of ease and joy and grace. As we breathe in, as we hold our breath, as we breathe out, as we sit as our true self. As we breathe in, as we sit with it, as we breathe out, as we sit as our true self, breathing in the ease, sitting with the ease in our heart, breathing out the ease which is shining our light, and sitting as our true self. Breathing in the joy, sitting with the joy in our heart, shining out our light, which is simply breathing out our joy, joyously sitting as our true self. Breathing in the grace, sitting with the grace in our heart, Breathing out the grace which is shining our light. Gracefully sitting as our true self. Breathing in the prana. Sitting with the prana as it shines our jewel. Simply shining out our light. And sitting as our true self. Breathing in our sankalpa, our intention of our inner being. Sitting with our sankalpa in our heart, allowing it to nurture our conscious mind. And breathing out our sankalpa, which is simply shining out our light. And sitting as our true self. As we sit there with our true self as our holy fire, as we sit in the Holy Spirit, this peace, this ease, this grace, this joy. Our holy fire is the source of our bright light. And every breath that we take with intention reminds us of our true light. It fans the flames of our holy fire, which is just a gentle reminder of our already bright light. And all the divine flow is the simple reminder of Om Ahum and Om So Hum and 108. As we intentionally engage in the divine flow. Sending our holy fire up into the Om, into the One, into the God Self. And bringing it back down into our lotus of awareness. Since we're already here, it is already done. And the other half of the divine flow is reaching into the 8, the earth, grounding the Om in our lotus of awareness, and then back into the heart center. Since we're dwelling in our lotus of awareness, it is simply just the reinforcement of breath. And it's simply just the reinforcement that we are the Om. We are the earth. We are the sun. We are the moon. We are the universe. We are the 1, the 0, and the 8. That is our true self and our true nature. And when we shine out our light, we simply shine out our light, this holy fire, into every aspect of our awareness. We are already all of that. And every breath that we take with intention is just a reminder that we are already that. Whenever we engage in the divine flow, is reminder that we are already that. Whenever we shine out our light into every aspect of our awareness, it is simply a reminder that we are that. We already are that. As we begin to chant, starting off with Aum, which is simply Om, the primordial sound of the universe, stretched into its 3 sound components. Ah for the heart, Ooh for the root, and for the savoring and the realizing, which is simply Ah for the ease, Ooh for the joy, and for the grace. As we chant Om, Ah, Om 108 times, reinforcing 108 times our true self and our true nature. And then transitioning with Aum, chanting with intention, with Sankalpa. Breath in for Aum. And breath in to chant. Om, Ah, Om. 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 Om, Ah, Om Ma Om. Om Ma Om. Om Ma Om. Om Ma Om. Om Ma Om Ma Om Ma Om. Om Ma Om. Om Ma Om. Om Ma Om. Om Ma Breath in for Aum. Aum. As we are already spending time as our inner being, as we are already spending time in our lotus of awareness, in our true nature, as our true self, we are complete. We are whole. We have already completed the 108 reminders that we are complete and whole. And honoring with ease and joy and grace, honoring the chants, Om Ma Om, which is just a reminder that we are already whole and complete. And Om So Hum is just another reminder that we are already complete and whole. And we already are everything. We already are the universe. We already are this ease, this joy, this grace. Thus realizing, thus embodying, everything is perfect. There is nothing to know and nothing to see. Let's just sit in our true nature, allowing our true self to be. When you are ready, let us thank ourselves for spending time as our inner being, in our true nature. As we continue to chant, transitioning with Aying, which is simply aim, the Bij mantra of abundance, another name for ourselves, stretched into its 3 sound components. Ah for the heart, E for the crown, and Ing for resonation with everything. Ah for the ease, E for the joy, and Ing for the grace. 3 aspects of who we are, 3 aspects of our true self and true nature. Then chanting So Hung 36 times using the Ananda Chakra. Yatara Hanna Akuharhasa Etara. Gently reminding us that we are this ease, we are this joy, and we are this grace already. And whatever we see is this ease, is this joy, and is this grace. And then concluding with Aying. A breath in for Aying. Aying. And a breath in to chant. So Hung. 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 Soham. 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 A breath in for Aying. When you are ready, slowly and easily allow awareness to come back to the here and now. Maybe invite in some gentle movements. And when you are ready, slowly open your eyes and welcome in the new now. Congratulations, my friends. We have completed day number 111 of being this blissful existence, illuminating and nurturing grace. Niyatar arnahikuta hisa arhakayaha. I encourage you to journal hutur ana akatita hatara tatara, no matter what came up, no matter what your experience, no matter where your awareness went. Niarasana akutarata. It's capturing it for a future moment that may be relevant. Nitar arnahasutu uhutatar harkaneheta. Katara anahaskata uruhutar. Alls they said, Nitar arnahakata kuru utorutata. Is that when we're chanting? Niarashkana atorio. It's just an easy and joyful reminder of our grace, of our inner being, that when we chant, we're effortlessly, joyously sharing the sankalpa of our inner being with whatever the intentions are of our conscious mind. That's all it is. There's nothing difficult about any of this, and that when we're experiencing the frustration or the contrast, that it's as we breathe in, the breath will breathe in the prana, will breathe in all ideas of separation, and allow that to unify with our true self as our true nature. We'll gently allow our sankalpa, our intentions of our inner being, this eye of providence of our inner being to bubble up into our conscious awareness, to see the situation, what we just manifested, or that experience that just happened, to see it easily through the eyes of ease, through the eyes of joy, through the eyes of grace, to see it as our inner being sees it. That's it. And when we manifest, when we tell the universe what we wish to create, when we breathe, it's simply allowing our inner being to shine, our sankalpa to shine. That's it. And then when we write down what we wish to create with intention, as we breathe with intention, as we let go of all expectations and allow the universe to provide it for us with no attachments, with no expectations, with an inner knowing, that it is already provided by us letting go, releasing, and letting our intentions settle into their own true nature as we settle into our own true nature. That is this abundance of the universe. This is the Om. This is the aim. That's it. It's that simple. And as we dwell in our lotus of awareness for these next, now, 33 days, as we live life as the fool that's spinning around in our vortex of awesomeness, smiling and shining. That's it. Not making it complicated. As we simply reap the rewards of our inner being shining. With that, thank you. Uttar Ashana Katura Tata. Shine on. Hikata Atarya Tata. With your inner being, as your inner being, from your inner being, Ni Atara Arkana Hiso Utaryata. And make it a great day. Make it an easy, joyous, and graceful day. Not the Atari Ashana Akatorio. Because why would you leave it up to anyone else? Iso Hutara Arta. Hisa akahana.